Hi everyone! Today is Tuesday and we're going to start our daily response journal for Tuesday. Monday was Meal Monday, but on Tuesdays we're going to call it Tough Tuesdays. And we're calling it Tough Tuesdays because we want to challenge you to write about something that might be making you feel really sad or mad or something that's just really tough that you're going through. Now, one thing that I love about writing is that sometimes when I'm feeling something really strongly, it's really helpful for me to write down how I feel, and sometimes it's a way for me to get it off my chest and make me feel so much better after I write it down. And so we want to give you an opportunity every week to write about something that might be kind of hard, because we don't have to write about things that are really happy all the time. Sometimes writing about sad things kind of makes us feel better. So I'm going to show you how we're going to write our daily response journal today, and it might be a little shaky because I'm recording myself as I'm writing it, but I want you to try your best to follow along, okay? So first you're going to get your sheet of paper, and then the first thing we're going to do is we're going to write Dear Journal at the very top. So I'm going to write Dear, and remember, boys and girls, we want to capitalize our letters in the beginning of our sentence. The comma. And then we also want to write the date on the top. Today's date is March 31st, 2020. Okay? So the first thing I'm going to say is I'm going to use a sentence frame. And maybe this is the sentence frame you're going to always use as you're writing your Tough Tuesday. I'm going to say a tough moment for me. So a tough moment for me. That's 5 words. A tough moment, and you can copy this sentence because this is the sentence frame. For me today. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, that's 6 words. A tough moment for me today. That's 6. Was. Let me think. What was a tough moment for me today? Oh, it was when I got into a fight with my sister. I'm sure that happened to you boys and girls sometimes at home too, because we're always stuck at home all day. So I might say a tough moment for me today was when I got into a fight with my sister. Oh, that's 9 words. So I'm going to write that down. Was when, and I like to skip a line to give myself some space in case I need to make a change. Was when, I, and we capitalize our I's. Got into, and that's a sight word that we should remember. And we know our spelling sound I with my sister. At the end of every sentence, we're going to write a period. Make sure your period is dark and strong so we know. So far, I like to reread my sentences after I write it to make sure I have all the words I need. So a tough moment for me today was when I got into a fight with my sister. I like how that sentence sounds, so I'm going to keep going. I'm going to describe in detail what happened. So she said something mean. She said something mean. That's 4 words. She said, and we know this is our sight word, something mean. I don't know if it's an E-A or E. I'm going to try E-E. And I'm going to circle it. I might go back to it to make sure I spelled it correctly. She said something mean, period. Then what happened after that? Well, to be honest, then I said something mean. Then I said something mean. That's 5 words. And we capitalize our letter in the next sentence. The N I said. And I already know how to spell something because I sent it out here. Something mean. And again, I'm going to circle it because I'm not sure if that's how I'm supposed to spell mean. Then I said something mean. What did I let me think about how I felt. Sometimes it's important to tell us what happened in your day, but it's also important to tell us how we felt. So I'm going to talk about how I felt. She hurt my feelings. I think that's something I want to say. She hurt my feelings. So that's for she hurt. Again, that doesn't look right, so I'm going to circle it. She hurt my feelings. And I know how to spell feelings. E-ings. And I think it's also, it is hard to spend time together. And it's so much time together, actually. So capitalize it. Is hard. Hard. That also looks wrong. I'm going to circle it. It is hard to spend. Spend. It is hard to spend so much together. Let me see. That also doesn't look right. So I'm going to reread my sentence. It is hard to spend so much time together. That sounds right. I'm going to say, I wish I had some space. Because sometimes I feel that way. I feel kind of stuffy. I wish I had some space. So 6 words. I, capitalize, I wish, I had, that's my sight word I should know how to spell, space, ace, I know it's my A blanky, space. But the reason why we don't have a lot of space is because we all have to stay at home. So I'm going to say, but we can't because of the virus. I'm going to say that. But we can't because of the virus. And can't. And we know with our contractions, we have to put an apostrophe here because it actually sounds out, but we cannot. Okay. So, but we can't because, and everyone should know how to spell because we use it all the time. Because, okay, of the virus. But you know what happened after that? After I calmed down, I did talk to my sister. So I'm going to write that down. But again, I'm going to make sure I reread my sentence. But we can't because of the virus. Okay, that sentence makes sense. I'm going to keep going. After I calmed down, I talked to my sister. So that's 9 words. After, because sometimes we need time to get back into the green zone. After I calmed, that looks weird. After I calmed down, I talk. What makes an aw sound? Talk. Maybe this. I talked. That still doesn't look right. I talked to my sister. Period. Oh, make that darker. Let me see. Let me reread. After I calmed down, I talked to my sister. Okay, that makes sense. I use my problem-solving strategies, and we are better now. Ooh, that's 11 words. Let me try. I used, that doesn't look right. Used my, problem, strategies, strategies, I think that doesn't look right. And we are better now. And we are better now. Period. And that's the end of my entry. At the end, you're going to write love, and I ran out of space in my notebook. Miss T. So this is the whole journal entry. And if you run out of space, you can always go to the next page. But I want you to see how it looked like. You want to maybe jump 2 lines after that to see what it would look like.